Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, back this time with a how-to to make a Rorschach mask. Okay, first things you're going to need a mold of your head, well, not necessarily your head, but a styrofoam head would be nice. This came from a wig store. I'm not bald if anyone's wondering, but anything that'll keep the shape of your head, with this being the ideal thing. Okay, next. Scissors. Everyone's got scissors around their house somewhere or another. Probably hidden from your stupider brother or sister so they don't kill themselves. Sharpie. Preferably red. We'll get to that. Can be black. Paper. Everyone's got paper. This one's crumpled and dirty because the other paper is in the cabinet and I don't feel like going to get it. Only going to need one sheet. You should have 5 or 6. Okay. This paint marker. Technically a paint marker. Actually, it's called a textile marker. This is at Walmart. Costs $2. Very nice. Odorless, most important thing. Okay, now the most controversial thing. Tights. See that? Yeah. You're gonna look like a pedophile buying these. Not fun. So, if you got a girlfriend, a wife, a mom, anything to avoid buying these by yourself, please God use them. Because nothing gets you the eye at Walmart faster than buying a couple pairs of these. They're about $4 a pair, but your shame and pride will never be the same again. Okay, first things first. You take your paper. And your red Sharpie. Okay. Fold your paper in half. There it is. Did it off the screen. You can trust me. Okay. Pop the top off your marker. Sharpie. Okay. Now you just doodle a little design. Doesn't matter what it is. Keeping in mind it's some sort of a Rorschach blot. No, nothing incredibly fantastic. Once you've got your basic design down, you want to start really bearing down and going over absolutely everything. Really making sure it bleeds through. When you get done, well, my paper's crumpled so it didn't show up, but believe me, it'll be bleeding through to the other side. Easy to retrace. You've got a completely even mark on both sides. Good stuff. Okay, moving on. 1 second here. Okay. You take your tights. Please try not to lose any more of your pride if you have any left. Okay. Locate the butt portion. Apparently Black Mana couldn't stand to watch. Okay, yeah, like I said, butt portion of your tights. You're going to want to take your scissors and cut off each leg section. Easy enough. Then you're going to take this and you're going to push it to the side for now. Okay, we were talking about the ink blot thing earlier. Well, once it's bled through and you've retraced it, you'll have something like this, or this. These are just a couple I did. Preferably, my most favorite is this one. You can see all the black on there where I've been using it to trace. Okay, throw the rest off to the side. Whatever you've got to make your head sculpt or shaped, take that. You're going to want to put pressure around it and pull the tight so that the butt portion only is over the face. Once it's there, that's going to give you a very nice outlook. Okay, let's take care of that now. And there. It's a good idea to secure the paper with tape so it doesn't slide. If it isn't the way you'd like it, you can reach in through the cut leg portions, which should be somewhere around here in the top. You can see that the pair I'm using right now aren't cut. Reach in and adjust your ink blot. Tape it down for extra safety. You can see that the red is showing through well. Okay. You're going to take your marker. You should use one of these. You know why? Because if you use a black Sharpie or any other kind of Sharpie, you're gonna be high from smelling this. One of the main reasons you need to use this brand of tights is because I made a mistake. I went out and bought a random pair. I couldn't see through one layer. A lot of people like to double layer these. I don't think you need to, because if the ink blot covers up your eyes and your mouth, then no one's really gonna be able to tell. The more layers there are, the more difficult it is to see through. Okay. A lot of people at this point are worried that, hey, maybe I'm going to screw up the ink blot. You can always take one of the legs that you cut off, pull it over, it'll be a lot tighter, and use it to roughly sketch out the ink blot. It isn't great, it doesn't give you the complete idea, but it gives you a close enough one. Okay. Take your marker, not a marker, paint pen, and start lightly shading, well, no, just rubbing the crap out of everything. It'll get darker and darker, and it's a good idea to go over several times to make sure it really bleeds through and really gets on there. So make sure that it's stretched out good, usually all the way over the bottom, so that you don't end up with something uneven. If you end up with something uneven, you'll look retarded. Okay, let's move on. And here's your finished product. Broke one of my own rules, unfortunately. Didn't stay even. You can see there, the two chin dots are not symmetrical. Okay. Don't worry about the cut legs in the top. They'll be completely fine. They'll be covered up by your hat. You can sew them together if you're really worried. Or once you're wearing the mask, you can simply roll them up and under. Not a big deal. You can go with any blot you want. I like this one because it covers the mouth and eyes, as we've already been over. Using this particular kind of marker keeps you from smelling the Sharpie, because no matter how many times you layer it, you're going to smell that Sharpie. Okay, we'll do a quick once over of the mask on my face in just a second so you can decide whether or not you like it. Okay, one good thing is, though, you can always take one of the legs and pull it down over your face if you don't want to use more than one pair. Pull it down as tight as you can, and that way it covers up the neck portion. That way you don't have to worry too much about your mask stretching all the way down. It covers the neck, it gives you a little extra layer so people can't see straight through. 2 layers you can still see easily through, but still at the same time don't use a Sharpie. Okay, and here's your finished product. I went with the dual layers. As you can tell here, the main layer starts here. You can also easily tell from my screw up without getting the dots wrong. But overall, I don't think you can see my face that well. It's a nice mask for the work you put into it, you know, maybe $12 for materials and a little bit of your time. Yeah, I don't have the other part of the costume right now, so I'm just wearing the Rorschach shirt from Hot Topic. Awesome shirt, nobody's got it yet. When you pull this mask on, you've really got to make sure that the eyes and everything, well, not necessarily the eyes, but the blot is sitting right on your face, or you're going to look like an idiot with a lopsided blot. But anyways, this is JTrain997 with how to make a Rorschach mask. Hope you enjoy my videos.